All right, I am live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a love reading for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere else you might have Leo in your chart. And even if you don't have any major placements, this still could be for you. It's my intention there's something in here for everyone. But if it doesn't resonate, I have lots of other videos. Leave what doesn't fit and take the rest. And cross watchers are welcome. Feel free to swap the roles, reverse the roles if needed. And my readings are timeless, so whenever you catch this is the right time for you. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of go back to what I had done a couple readings ago and be asking some similar questions. We're kind of asking about the next person coming in for you. It could be someone that you've already met. Could be someone that maybe you had some kind of connection with, and then maybe there's a splitting apart, and I don't know. We'll find out what the cards have to say ultimately. I'm going to be picking from the Good Tarot, and then I'll be clarifying with some other decks. So yeah, so let's find out. This is ultimately about your next connection, whether it's with someone brand new who you haven't met yet, or haven't been with yet. Or something coming back around. So we'll start by asking about your person's recent past. What was up with their recent past? Hermit. Your person has been spending some time going within, doing some soul searching, perhaps. What's their current energy? King of Water. Leo. This person seems pretty great right off the bat. What's on their mind? Patience. Something we could all use a little bit of, couldn't we? What was or will be their first impression of you? Seven of Earth. Darlene Lisa, hello, welcome. So great you're here. I feel like I got this card in the same placement for another reading I did, but that was like yesterday or the day before, and unfortunately my brain doesn't remember all the time. So anyway, what are their feelings for you, their emotions? Three of Fire. How do they want to move forward with you? High Priestess. Okay. I'm seeing a bit of a spiritual connection here between you two. What's hidden that you don't see coming? Seven of Water. A little bit of dreaming, a little bit of fantasizing. What's the advice from the universe? Six of Water. And the outcome. What's the outcome? Thank you, Darlene. Thank you so much. Page of Air. All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and dive in. I've got these initial cards from the Good Tarot, and then I'm going to be looking at Wisdom of Avalon and the Oracle Tarot. And we will see what they have to say. So yeah, so in their recent past, we have the Hermit, which is all about going within, spending time, gaining some kind of wisdom, gaining a new perspective through kind of just, taking some time away from the regular day-to-day bustle of life. What else? The Cat, independence and healthy boundaries. So, hey, Jenny Farmer, welcome. Yay, Leo in the house. That's awesome. Um, your person has been spending time, or in the past, spent some time going within because they needed to learn how to set healthy boundaries. That maybe they were in a situation previously where they were not being so acting so independently. Maybe they were in a codependent situation. And they're needing, it probably left them reeling a little bit, and they needed to spend some time kind of getting back to themselves, figuring themselves out, and realizing that, ultimately it comes back to them. It always comes back to us. And they're gaining wisdom. They've been through it, but they're learning the lessons, and they're taking the gift out of what happened, and that is allowing them to stand on their own feet, so that when they show up in your life, that they're going to know how to hold their own without losing themselves in you, in the relationship, without showing up to the relationship with an empty cup. Nice. Darlene Lee says Leo rising. I just saw that. That's cool. That's so cool. All right. So their current energy is the King of Water. The King of Water, such a great person. Just really compassionate and kind and giving. Very emotionally balanced. Doesn't always express their emotions, but they're willing to hold the space for those emotions. And emotionally intelligent, and so many people have trouble with that, so that's really nice. That's very, very nice. They're learning their lessons. Power and strength. Yeah, they are stepping into their power. This is beautiful. This is somebody who's really done the work, or is in the process of doing the work, gaining that wisdom. And partnership. I mean, this is their current energy. They are preparing themselves to be with someone new, to be with you. And like I said, maybe you haven't met yet, but when you do meet, they will have done the work. They will be ready to meet you head on, toe to toe, eye to eye. So what's on their mind? Patience. Makes me think that either you haven't met yet, or you have, but they haven't said anything yet, that your relationship has not progressed to that level yet, and they're needing to be patient. Forgiveness. This is what's on their mind. Yeah, I think this is still all a part of them doing this inner work, doing their shadow work, coming to terms with whatever they've experienced in the past, so they can start on start with a clean slate. And decadence and indulgence. I think that probably whatever situation they were in, there's a good chance that they were over giving, and putting their needs and desires aside in favor of someone else's needs and desires. And they're spending the time really, because they're learning to be independent. They're doing this work. They're like, yeah, I just want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy myself, have fun. They're in the process of raising their frequency. I think they really understand this concept that the higher your vibration, the better life is. And, it's kind of an upward spiral. So you feel better, your vibration rises. Because your vibration is higher, you feel better. And so they're just all about like, yeah, let's oh, oh, and I just did something here. I did this with Cancer yesterday. Um, yeah, they're definitely in this place of wanting to enjoy life, enjoy themselves and all that life has to offer. And so here's what I did. For the second question, their current energy, I chose two cards from the same deck, and I wanted to choose one from the Oracle Tarot. So we had power and strength, and we also had partnership. Of course, this happened for a reason. These cards were meant to come out on purpose. So this is their current energy, and then we get the world, which is all about success and rewards, expansion, destiny. They're all about embracing their destiny, embracing this new way of living and being, which is really, really great. I'm very excited for you. And if you haven't met this person yet, I think they're going to be really amazing. Their first impression of you, whether they've already met you, or they haven't met you yet, they see you as someone who I think I chose this for Cancer yesterday because this is you. They see you as being in a crossroads in your life, that you are making some kind of choice. I think to move forward in a new way. And so this could speak to you also coming out of something where you're like, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not choosing that kind of person anymore. Yeah, you're in this place of gaining knowledge through healing your own wounds, what you've been through. And you're very honest about it, because this is how they see you. And I think that this is impressive for them. This is almost you two mirroring one another, and maybe this is how you become attracted to one another, or you come into each other's lives, is because there's this similar sense of healing. Aquarius sun. Oh, and Aquarius Venus too. That's cool. Yeah. So, and they see that you're somebody you are following your dreams. You are doing this healing and gaining this knowledge so that you can move forward passionately in this new way in your life around whatever it is that you want. Certainly around love and having a romantic connection, but I feel like in all areas of your life that you're just like, okay, I'm not going to let stuff get me down. I feel I'm doing the healing, or I've done the healing, and I'm like moving forward excitedly, shining your light for all the world to see. So their feelings and their emotions about you, the Three of Fire. This can be about, the feeling like your ships are coming in, like they're feeling like meeting you is like their ship coming in, like you're some kind of desirable achievement in their life, because this is how they feel about you. So this is, once they meet you, I think they're going to be really clear on that. Yes, Leo is someone different than I've ever met before, and I think they feel very clear that they want to move forward with you. And it may be one of those, like, it's not a slow burn where they're like, hey Leo, let's go hang out, let's get to know one another, please. um the Grail Knight, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. Yeah. I don't know about the illusion part. I don't think they have any illusions about you. I think they want romance. Plain and simple. Sacred romance. That deep connection. That's not just the surface stuff. They see something so much more in you. And putting the past to rest. Yeah, they're letting the old go in favor of the new. You are the new, and I think they understand, or they will understand, that to allow this new beginning, to really have this deep, solid connection with you, they're putting the past behind them. They want to move up with you. And then how do they want to move forward with you? I mean, High Priestess. This is a card of spirituality, of being connected in through your intuition, of not being so connected that you don't even need to speak. There's just a knowing there. I think between the two of you, that you're on this very similar level. High Priestess. In this deck, I always forget. I think this might be about the mystery. Let me look. Yeah, it's about the mystery of life, the mystery of existence, the mystery of the two of you having come together, but fully embracing that, and absolutely being connected spiritually, because you both have this understanding of how you're connected to your higher power. Focus. They they want to be very focused on you, and you be focused on them. It's a mutual, there's a focus on each other, there's a focus on the bigger picture, what you both, probably because you have this deeper understanding of your connection with your higher power, that's, well, let me see. The Chariot, inspired warrior. Yeah. They want the focus to be on your spiritual connection that you can share with one another, and that you can move forward victoriously despite where you both have been, despite the pain and the trials and tribulations that you both have dealt with in your past, that you are choosing one another. She's got the heart on her arm. She's got her basket. She knows exactly what she's going to put in that basket. And I think this is them being like, yep, Leo, I choose you. And I want you to choose me. And that is our focus. Feeling very inspired by one another. Inspired to help each other boost one another in your own lives in this independent way, where, rather than a codependent thing, which is where possibly you both have come from, this is you both being very independent and coming together around this interdependence, where you can hold your own, you appreciate one another, you come to the table both with full cups. You come to the table with something to give rather than hoping to get something. So what's hidden that you don't see coming? This is about fantasizing, about visualizing, about imagining. So if you haven't met this person yet, they are in the act of manifesting you right now. And if you have met them, they are still in the act of manifesting this right now. They know that however you are, in whatever this way that you show up, this very powerful embodiment of of all the awesome things, of following your dreams, having done the healing, being very spiritually in tune and connected. That's what they want. They're imagining you, visualizing you into existence. Into their existence. I mean, you already exist, right? Yeah. I keep saying this. I don't know if you've met this person yet. If you have, you don't know how they feel about you. They have so much love to give. And the beautiful thing about this card is that it speaks to a mutual love, a love of all things, a love that comes from your connection with your higher power. Knowing that you're connected to everything through that connection, through that love. And that because you are able to give so much love, that is inviting this person in towards you. It's acting like a magnet. But this is what you don't see. You don't see that you're manifesting this person as much as they're manifesting you. Yeah. Yeah, new love energy. Mhm. Mhm. A brand new cycle. Brand new cycle with this person, with a new person. I don't think you've met them yet. Or I don't think you know who they are if you have. So, advice from the universe. We have the card of nostalgia, of old flames, thinking about the past, possibly grieving the past. Haven't met in person yet. Oh, but you will. Oh my God, you will. It's going to be amazing. So your advice right now, I think, has to do with continuing to work on releasing the past and what has gone down. That, you could be in a situation where you had to let someone go or someone let you go, and it was very painful. And there's still some grief around that, and just doing your best to feel the feelings as they come up, but know that it happened for a reason, and that there's no need to wish for what's gone, because there's something so much better coming. The horse, accepting help from another. Passed away. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. I mean, look at her. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that sounds incredibly painful. Um, yeah. Yeah. However, um, it you you had your time with your ex, and it was probably pretty amazing. I mean, you would kind of have to be feeling this way. And I don't know if you can see here. There's a woman in the water, which it looks like a reflection, but it's not her. And this figure is holding their heart. And so she's got her hand on her stomach, which is more like personal power, and then hand on the heart here, which is the love and the emotions, and being in the water, that's also the emotions. And so it's needing to balance your 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 heart and your gut, your personal power with your capacity to love. Um, and I think that, particularly in your case, that you learned something from them. You've gone through this huge transformational time of feeling the grief, having to let that go. There are probably some feelings that came up with the grief, like abandonment. No, it wasn't purposeful abandonment, but that still often happens. and kind of learning the lessons within yourself so that when you move forward with the next person, that you're really going to be able to show up in this really powerful way where you're really going to be able to connect. And yeah, the horse, accepting help from another. So as you go through this grieving process, as you go through this letting go, um, it's important to open yourself up to others, to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to let others support you. In doing this, it's kind of giving you the practice of doing that, because I think it's very common when we're in a state of grief, regardless of why, that you know there are a lot of people who are just like, I can't feel it, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to talk about it, even if there are people there who want to support you. And it's important to let people be there for you, because then that allows you to be able to continue to be vulnerable with this new person coming in. And the star, hope, inspiration, nature. Yeah, this is understanding that everything in life must come to an end. And unfortunately, in Jenny's case, this was a literal death. But it's part of the cycle, and it's allowing the space, it's making way for something new, and this is renewing your hope, being inspired that there is something that will come along again, that will be just as good, if not better. Outcome. The outcome is the page of air. Being open to something new. And it's having a new focus. Risk. Yeah, it can feel risky to make yourself vulnerable, to open yourself up to something new, especially when you've been hurt. And there's going to be a certain amount of that, like feeling the fear but doing it anyway, and knowing that the risk is going to pay off. Unexpected help. Yeah. I think that you stepping forward towards your destiny. I mean, this is the person you haven't met yet. That's their current energy, is destiny. This is, I think, your destiny. I think that by taking the risk on yourself, by stepping into the unknown with arms wide open, it taps you into the universe, it taps you into your higher power, and that is it's opening your valve, and that's where the universe can send you all the gifts, all the good things, the unexpected help, the happy surprises that are meant for you. Staying in that place of hope is helping to keep your heart open. And yeah, and this is your advice, and apparently you're doing it because you're allowing someone to come and help you, which is really great. And maybe this new person will show up and be this rock for you. Will be able to, it could start out as a friendship where they're there to help, and they do. And then it grows, the relationship grows from there. So, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, geez. The overall energy of the reading, Eight of Earth, which this card is all about gaining knowledge, um, working on developing mastery in something. To me specifically, this card speaks of kind of becoming grounded by doing something that you love, that's creative, that you're building your skill, but it's something that's really enjoyable. Oh, that's right. The star. The star is the card of Aquarius. That's right. Yeah. So I think that, this is the overall energy. This is you, probably you and your person. As you're doing this healing, you're focusing on gaining the knowledge, on becoming grounded through doing things that you enjoy. Doing something creative. Continuing to work on your mastery of something. So, okay, let me finish off with some. Yeah, you're so welcome. I love this message. I'm gonna finish off with Spirit Animal Oracle. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Yeah, time to open yourself up to this new love energy that's coming in, to love in general, to the help that somebody wants to give you. and maybe you're providing just as much to them. Maybe you're helping them as well, because when we look at this card, we don't know who's giving and who's receiving. So this can be kind of a balance, an equal giving and receiving between the two of you. Yeah, and I had felt this way about the collaboration because of the how do they want to move forward with you, because we have the High Priestess here and the Chariot as well, and the Focus. I think there's something here around you two collaborating on some kind of spiritual endeavor, doing something together where you're putting this understanding that you two both have through what you've been through, you're putting it out into the world. You both are bringing something different to the table, and these pieces are creating a bigger picture for you to put out into the world to help others. And Stag Spirit, take the lead. I feel like it could be around if there's someone that you have in mind, but you're just friends, but you're like, it could be more, then you might need to be the one to say something. Could be that they are in their feels about you, but are, for whatever reason, not saying anything. But also, I feel like take the lead is the two of you. Once you come together, the two of you kind of being the power couple, moving forward and leading together. And Brown Bear Spirit. It's amazing. This card comes up so much. This just came up for my reading for fire signs today. What is it? Take time out. Take the time you need to heal. And release whatever residual stuff is still there. Because that's what's allowing you to be totally open, to open your heart to this new person coming in. Wow. This is so great. Yeah, I definitely love this reading. So yeah, there it is. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Darlene. I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.